Get ready with me while I tell you one of my birthday stories. A few years back, I spent a couple of months in Barcelona to learn Spanish, and on my birthday weekend, a friend from Switzerland came to visit me. We celebrated by having dinner at a fancy restaurant. I had a whole plate of scallops. After eating, we went to one of those touristy clubs by the beach. This was out of COVID time, so the clubs were open, but they would close super early, like midnight or 1 a.m. So we partied, had some shots, and by midnight, we all got kicked out of the club. Now, me and my friend were craving this specific type of drink that we couldn't find at the club, but a lot of vendors by the beach were selling them, and sure enough, a few minutes later, we got approached. So the guy tells us, come with me, let's get a bike taxi, and I'll get you what you need. And me and my friend, as desperate as we were, we got on a freaking bike taxi with this shady-ass looking man and drove off. And I was already pretty drunk at this point, so I don't know if that's why my instincts just kind of left me, but we drove off with him, and then a few minutes passed and we were looking at each other like, what the hell, where are we going? We were far from the beach already. The streets just kept getting quieter and quieter, but we were like, you know what, we really want our drink. Let's just get this over with. So we get there. He told us we were going to a bar. So we were expecting like a place with lots of people. There was literally nobody there. There was no door or a proper entrance. It was like a shady looking place, and the blinds were like pulled down up to your hips probably. And he wanted us to climb down those blinds to get into that bar. Are we really gonna do this just for our drink? Hell yeah, we did! And they wanted 60 euros for a bottle, which was hell overpriced, but we were like, fuck it, we're here already, let's just get this shit and go. The vendor got the bottles, hopped on the bike taxi with us, and we made our way to the beach. All of a sudden, I hear screaming, hey, hey! I turn around, and my friend, and mind you, my friend is the sweetest, chillest girl ever. She was just screaming, and then she jumped off. I think it took me like 2 minutes to register what was happening. I was in heels, I was nauseous, I was drunk. Turns out, this guy that took us all the way to the hood of Barcelona just ran off with our fucking overpriced bottle we've been craving for the whole night. And her, with her mini skirt, just ran after him across the street. She did manage to get the bottle back, which is super badass of her. I have no idea how she did that. Thinking back, I feel like the bike taxi driver was in on the whole thing. Eventually, we got back to the beach safe and sound. We had a few shots. Remember the plate of scallops that I ate? Those damn scallops. With all the adrenaline and the running and the excitement, they made their way back out of my mouth, and I was projectile vomiting at the beach. Squat and puke. Walk. Squat. Walk. But I remember thinking to myself while I was puking beside a bush, I did it for the plot, I live to tell the story, and even though I feel like trash, I'm having so much fun. The end.